How's it going, beautiful people? D-Lo Brands back for another video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we are going to be doing something that I'm excited about, and I think that a lot of business owners will really like this use case. So this is a platform called OpenArt. If you watch one of my previous videos, we looked at an overview of the platform, but today we want to specifically focus on character. We want to specifically focus on character creation and how you can create consistent characters within OpenArt. So I have created one character of myself, and I'm going to do another video on cloning yourself inside of OpenArt. But today we're going to be using our business mascot, Joseph. So this is Joseph. AI Educate is all about non-technical AI use. So who's better than a sloth? A lazy sloth that wants all of his work done for him. And we see on the side of him, he has Spark, which is his AI companion. So I got ChatGPT to basically come up with the look for Joseph, and I like how it turned out. I tried to go ahead and create more variations and stuff like that, but ChatGPT ran into some problems. So inside of OpenArt, we have these three options right here, and they are, you can start with, a bunch of images, hundreds, or you can just start with one image, or you can start with a description. And so when you start with the description, you can, even just randomize it, give it a name, Jones. And so whenever you reference Jones, and you can, pick your actual style over here. So if you wanted to do a 3D one, you can do that. Let's create a preview of Jones, a sleek robot with glowing blue eyes, a smooth metallic silver surface, and a faint golden accents. So these are the previews that it gives you. Now, be mindful that the better the prompt is here, the better the preview will be. So make sure that, you go ahead and enhance the prompt at least so that it can give you a better preview. Let's try one more time. And you see it did give us I would say a better view. So we're not going to be just using a description. Like I said, we're going to use Joseph. So let's just start with one image. And so we're going to say Joseph. Then we're going to upload our image. So I'm just going to get him from over here. Save as. Educate. Let's go to characters, upload. So bam, now we have Joseph inside of the character view. And as you see down here, it takes 1,000 credits to generate one character. So if you have the plan that I have, you can generate about 4 characters, and I would say about 2 comfortably. But let's just see what OpenArt is going to do with this one image and compare it with using multiple images. I'm pretty sure that it's going to go ahead and create different views and stuff like that. So let's create character. Now it's going to go through its entire process, and in order to use the actual character, we'll just be referencing at Joseph inside of our prompts in OpenArt. And that's why I really like this platform. OpenArt really has become a one-stop shop for creatives, whether it's creating a character vlog, a music video, some images for your designs or your company, whatever it may be, ideating. It literally has everything that you need, and also access to all of your favorite models. So all of your favorite models and the models you've never heard of. So of course, Flux has tons of models, Google Imagine, GPT Image. So you have access to all of these for a monthly price of just $14 a seat. $14 a seat, and you can get access to all of this stuff. I used to pay $10 for Midjourney, $20 for ChatGPT, some more money for Gemini, $20, $30 a month, whatever. And it's good to consolidate that all into one platform and make sure that your assets can be used universally in that platform, because like we're creating a character right now and it's about 27% done. we can go into characters, and if we wanted to, like, let's just try out my character. So prompt and reference at David is doing X, Y, and Z. And I've actually created some generations along with it that, it does retain the actual main image features. But one thing that I did learn in creating these characters is that your main image, if you're using multiple images, is going to be the standard look. So I have a hat on in all of these, and I don't wear many hats anymore. So you have to be careful in making sure that your character is going to look the way that it needs to. I would say that this does look very similar to me, but of course it's not one to one. And I'm going to show you guys in the next video how you can get a one-to-one clone of yourself. So Joseph has completed. Let's go ahead and create something with Joseph. So let's say Joseph is standing in his office viewing a blue notification on his phone. So you can change prompt adherence, you can change the weight of the actual character. I'm going to put it, about a 8, because I want it to create things for itself. And we can check out 4 different variations, and let's see what it does. And if you see down here, you can choose references. So if you put a specific pose in here from another character, or a composition here from another photo that you may have created, then you can input that and use it as a reference. So bam, this is our character. So Joseph looking at a notification on his phone. Now I will say that using just a single image is going to loosely get your character where you want it to be. And I want to show you guys one other thing, where if you go to character and you go down, you have some quick templates. So what we can do is use one of these character sheet templates, and basically it's going to open inside of the character view, and we have Joseph selected, and it is going to create a character sheet for us now. Let's create 2 of those, and also let's create an action sheet, and let's create 2 of those. And while we're at it, let's do an emotion sheet. Let's create 2 of those. And this is how you can generate more images for your character and get real ideations of poses or things of that nature. Okay, cool. So we have this character profile, which it has the basic features of Joseph, but I will say that, we should probably put the character weight up to 1, but I really like this generation, except it has 2 back angles, different poses. Nice. More poses, facial expressions. Cool. So basically now we have assets to give to our image generators or whatever it may be, so that they have references of the expressions that we're looking for, or whatever it may be. So we can also try out a scene turnaround video. Let's create one of those. It will take a bit longer, but as you can see, if you have a company just like I do, you can create a mascot for your company all using AI for less than $20 a month, and have it functional, have it ready, and have a visual attachment for your customers and your company. I mean, we see mascots for Chick-fil-A, we see mascots for sports teams, we see mascots for Jumpin' Jack Tax. I mean, this is a way that you can begin to step into creative marketing with your company. And I think that OpenArt is one of the best platforms, if not the best platform, for a holistic experience within this. Also within OpenArt, we have tons of apps. So if you want to create AI filters or turn a sketch into an image. I use image upscale a lot. You can use chat to edit, you can use expand, remove background, pretty much everything that you see in other apps like Canva, whatever it may be, and even an AI QR code. So I think remove watermark is pretty cool too, because as a graphic designer, I used to deal with watermarks a lot more because I had to use, photos from the internet, but of course we have AI photos now. So we also have the option to kind of check out some different scenes. So if we want to do a travel blog scene with Joseph, see what that looks like. Or we want to see a Valentine's Day. Maybe we're creating a Valentine's Day post. So this is the video that it created of the character, and this is just supposed to be a scene turnaround. Not anything too fancy, but it did capture the character in the scene. So I think that that's a success. We see our character on a travel, traveling and exploring. We also see this is perfect. Like, you can create on brand materials using your mascot for whatever holiday. Now, I can see myself taking this post and upscaling it and putting Happy Valentine's Day at the top and sending this to our AI Educate members. Now, of course, the text up here isn't going to be perfect, and what I would say is refrain from utilizing text or icons that are hard to replicate inside of your characters. But as you guys can see, this is a very powerful tool. I definitely think you should check it out. Use the link in the description. OpenArt has been very generous to give me an affiliate link, so definitely use that if you would like to support the channel and also check out this powerful tool. But this has been D-Lo Brands. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.